Do you struggle with finding wholesale suppliers for your wholesale dropshipping, eBay dropshipping, or Amazon dropshipping business? Well, if so, then be sure to smash the like button, because in this video, I'm going to show you 3 simple tactics to easily find wholesale dropshipping suppliers for your online e-commerce business. Whether you're selling on eBay, Amazon, Shopify, Walmart, anything out there, these suppliers will most likely all integrate into your store and be able to provide you wholesale items, which is the more legitimate way of dropshipping in 2020 and moving forward. No, retail dropshipping is not dead, but in this video, I want to be talking about wholesale because I do love it, and it is also a lot higher in the profit margin scale because there is less people that are doing it. So if you like the sound of this video, like I said, please be sure to like it, and also be sure to subscribe to this channel for more content like this every single week. And also be sure to check out my Instagram. I answer all DMs, every single DM. If you have a question, send it to me on Instagram. It's down below in the description. And I post 2 native posts of content to Instagram every single day. So if you like the sound of this video, please be sure to stick all the way to the end, because the end, the last tactic out of the 3, is the best one possible out of all 3 of them. So be sure to watch the entire thing. You're gonna get a lot out of this video, and I'll see you inside of my computer. All right, so here we are inside of my computer. I'm gonna give you 3 tips right now, tricks on how to find wholesale suppliers for your wholesale dropshipping business. First off, a lot of wholesale suppliers will dropship for you without explicitly saying dropshipping on their website at all. So you need to realize that you want to be looking for a more broader range of just wholesale suppliers. You can narrow it down to wholesale dropshipping suppliers, but be known that they're not always going to say that. Sometimes they're going to say, our warehouse is your warehouse, or, you know, we will always be there for you. Send us the information and we'll be able to fulfill your order. Order fulfillment, things like that. They do not always call it dropshipping, but one thing they always do call it is, you know, become a reseller, become a dealer, or sell our products. That's what you need to be looking for. Create an account, become a verified dealer, anything like that that they say on their website. That's what you want to be looking for. Also, just contact them. Look for their email, look for their phone number, contact them. Ask them if they allow it first off, right off the bat, or if they would do it. And if not, if you are also just a person that buys wholesale, then you can just sign up and buy wholesale, send it into Amazon FBA or something like that. That's what I've been doing recently as well. So number 1 right here with that out of the way is thomasnet.com. It's pretty much just a huge selection of suppliers, manufacturers, distributors, as it says right here. North American, they're all in the United States for the most part from what I've seen. I haven't seen anybody from outside of the US, and it's just for businesses trying to find other businesses. And it's a great just selection and just a huge database of suppliers. So these aren't just suppliers that are like looking to be selling their items or other things like that. It's more just suppliers that are also just trying to make business connections, but you can be the person that's going through this, looking for other suppliers, and then going out of your way to contact them, go to their website or anything like that. So you can type in anything you want right here. You can start looking at their find suppliers, supplier discovery, product catalogs, all sorts of things like that. I just typed in industrial, and you know, do you want to sell industrial dryers and things like that? Dropship that? No, most likely not. But you can sell industrial parts, industrial tools and supplies, things like that. And there's 441 suppliers in just industrial tools and supplies alone. So at this point in time, you know, if it's Thomas verified, then that means that, you know, they've at least looked at it. The supplier's location, business information, and complete product services have been validated. Then Thomas register says this supplier's location, business information, you know, same thing. Now let's just go through, view their supplier. I always like to open link in a new tab so that you don't leave your original spot. And then you can also do, oh, I only want Thomas verified, Thomas registered. COVID-19 response is definitely something new. But, you know, at this point in time, you can go look through their website. You know, it's pretty damn easy at this point. We're already on their website. I've sold stuff like this before. It's not the biggest, hottest topic of things to be selling. It's not the newest fidget spinner, but these are people that need industrial supplies, and they're not going to just impulse buy these things. They need them. So if you can get signed up with them, check down at the bottom of the website. Do they have anything about signing up? Do they have anything at all? And I haven't checked yet. So product authorization policy, product catalog, supplier conduct policy, use of cookies. Honestly, at this point in time, I just call them or look for a contact us. See that, look at the top of the page, see if there's, I think you can buy stuff right off their website. Find your sales office, sign in and register. That would be it right here. If there is anything, register for the ability to save order details, reviews. So they might just be open to the public. Again, they're not all just wholesale suppliers. You can look by brands, other things like that, find some items that you might want to look for, and then go through. Yeah, they'll just sell straight to the public. So maybe this isn't a true wholesale supplier, one that has locked prices from the public. But again, that was the first one I clicked on, the first thing that I typed in on a YouTube video that I haven't searched anything really yet. So just go through and look through this list. Again, I always try to teach that it takes time to find good suppliers, but once you do, you'll be happy that you went out of your way and spent 2 to 3 different hours to find different suppliers. So let's move on to number 2. Let me get rid of these pages right here. Number 2 is just finding a drop shipping directory. There's some that you have to pay for. There's some that are free. With Inventory Source is one of the #1 repricing tools out there for online wholesale drop shipping on eBay, Amazon, anything like that. It's like the SKU grid of wholesale drop shipping, and there's a free dropshipper supplier directory. All you need to do is sign up, give them your email, create an account, and at that point in time you'll have access. I believe they have about 273. But one thing you need to realize about a program like Inventory Source compared to a program like or a website like thomasnet.com, the people that are using Inventory Source, they're going to be more saturated, these suppliers. Not saying that they're overly saturated, but these are going to be the suppliers that are going to be of the wholesale world, like the Walmart onto eBay of the retail world. They're going to be like that in the wholesale world. So yes, you can definitely still be making a full-time income with suppliers from Inventory Source. And yes, I use Inventory Source on my stores, but again, you need to realize that these are going to be ones that have more competition. You're probably not going to be able to get as good of a margin. You're not going to have most likely that one-on-one connection until later on, where there's some suppliers you could find on Thomasnet that like maybe have never even sold wholesale before, or maybe never even talked about dropshipping, or nobody ever asked them before, but they're open to doing it, and you're the first one that they allowed, or you got allowed to sell on Amazon because you're the only one to ever ask, and now you have like exclusive rights to their stuff. That's not going to happen as much with Inventory Source. They're still great suppliers, and right off the bat that they do allow dropshipping, because this is literally a wholesale dropshipping software. So you luck out in that aspect, but again, everything has its pros and its cons, and I wanted to alert you guys of that, just let you know. So you can scroll through, at least this website, they do show on their website without signing in, but this is not all of them, because they have like 273-ish last I checked suppliers. All you need to do is just sign up for free, and just like you don't have to pay for anything, but they do get your email, so you're going to get some emails about it. At that point in time, if you want to use their programs, if you want to use one of the suppliers, it most likely makes sense to use Inventory Source in your dropshipping store. You can connect it to your eBay store, Amazon store. I teach all that in my wholesale dropshipping course. It is a very great software to be using. There's other directories out there. There's worldwide brands, other things you have to pay for, and there's some free ones too. So do your research. Google's your best friend in any business in the 21st century. It's the ultimate program, and it's going to help you find everything. So number 3, and this is one that I've kind of talked about before, but I'm going to go a little bit further into this. So I said before in a video that you want to say become a dealer dropship. That's what I think was the Google search in one of the videos that I said. So you need to realize that on these suppliers' websites, in order to become a dealer, there's usually a link to click or a portal to go into that says register here, become a dealer, sell our products, anything like that, become a reseller. That's how you know that they allow it, because they have it on their website. So you click it, and then that's what it says at the top. So we're going to use Google's searching abilities to kind of work upon what we know about how these websites look and act. So you need to realize that on this website right here, Ingram Micro, and I know for a fact that they're a wholesale dropshipping supplier because they are connected into Inventory Source. They are one of the ones on there. All I did was type in become a reseller for this one. So if I duplicate this page and then I get rid of kitchen, which is what I'm going to talk about after this, become a reseller, and you scroll down. So it's pretty much right on the first page, and you found a wholesale dropshipper. It doesn't exclusively say dropshipping. So if you typed in become a reseller dropship, because you were hoping that it said dropship on their page, well, we'll see if they do say dropship on their page. Dropship. No, they don't. But I do know for a fact that they do allow dropshipping. So like I said at the beginning, not every single wholesaler that allows dropshipping will go out of their way to explicitly say it on their page. I contacted a wholesale supplier in the restaurant industry recently, and I applied, and I asked them. I didn't see anything about dropshipping. I didn't even really want to use them for dropshipping. I wanted to actually use them for buying in wholesale to send into FBA. And then I asked, is there a minimum order quantity, which is one of the questions you should be asking. And when I did ask that, they're like, yes, we don't actually have a minimum order quantity, but items that are below, I think it was $500 or something. It was some amount. Any order below that gets like a $3 fee. And that's like the dropship fee that some wholesale dropshippers call it as, the dropshipping fee. The fee for them to go through and, process your order with only, doing one item or a couple items at a time instead of a large bulk order, which would, in turn make them more money because they're moving more product. For this one, I did just type in become a reseller. Same thing with Blue Spring. I have no idea what this website is. Ingram Micro sells like computer parts and stuff. And then Blue Spring, it seems like they sell like health related things. I wouldn't even sell these types of items, but again, it does say interest in becoming a reseller. We often get offers of business owners who want to sell some of our products in their stores, in addition to selling directly to consumers. So wholesale and retail distributors inquiries, there's an application, show that you're interested, and that's it. That was from the become a reseller search. But again, that's pretty broad, and there's a lot of articles about from like Oberlo and other things like that, Shopify, articles on how to become a reseller, things like that. So you want to try to make it more niche and more specific, because I just typed in right here, just for giggles, become a reseller kitchen, and right away that's going to take out any article like from Shopify or Oberlo or any of these programs that are talking about becoming a reseller, because most likely they won't have the word kitchen in there. And then at that point in time, it was I expected kind of like kitchen appliances, but I didn't look too deep into it. But there was just tons of cabinet dealers, like kitchen cabinet dealers. Not that I'm selling cabinets or that I say you should, but it surprised me with just how many that showed up. Like there's so many cabinet companies that they say become a distributor, become a reseller, become a dealer, anything like that, and there's just tons of them. Maybe you need a store for them, but I was just surprised when I just typed in kitchen that it was just like it was so abundant. Restaurant, you could do that, and then all of a sudden now you're in restaurant engine reseller program. I don't even know what that is. So again, if you want to stay broad, you'll get very broad results and most likely things that are convoluted and maybe not the best results. But if you start getting a little bit more niche specific, or just anything in general that adds an extra word into it that these articles wouldn't have, then that's where you're going to start really finding a ton. And there's tons of different suppliers out there. You need to realize there's like an infinite amount of suppliers. There's tons of mom and pop owned shops, smaller businesses you never heard of. You just see them on the store shelves and you just expect, oh, I'd never be able to sell that because Walmart does. But you'd be very, very, very surprised. So hopefully this video helped. Hopefully this video was a little bit different than the other ones I've done on wholesale dropshipping suppliers, even though I have done videos on this in the past. I mixed it up and I gave you even more results and more ways to find suppliers like this. So like I said, if you made it this far in the video, be sure to check down below, because we do have a free wholesale dropshipping training, and you're clearly interested if you made it to the end. It's 13, 12-minute long video. So I applaud you on your attention span, because not very many people have that anymore nowadays. So also be sure to smash this like button if you haven't already. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Be sure to hit that notification button so that you get notified every single time I post videos. Because if you don't watch my videos for a while and then you want to watch new ones, YouTube won't always suggest it to you. So the best way is just to hit the bell notification. And check out my Instagram. If you have any questions, DM me there. That's really where I am. That's where I breathe and just live. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one.